Working with Paramount, like Mike said, is you get this huge plus of promotion and foreign sales and all of the resources of a studio, but then you get everything that goes along with that, which is higher expectations. And with the budgets may be going up in those projects, but they're also casting becomes a needle that to thread that's even harder. The paperwork and the legal is enormous because the big organizations haven't quite understood how to reinvent a web way of doing things. I've always believed that in being platform agnostic in projects that I'm developing or that we create or people pitch to us, that it doesn't really matter what format it's on. We do what's right for it or where the right sale can be or whatever gets it made, really.
When we were kids, we came home and watched TV after school, and they all go to YouTube. These worlds are sort of colliding now, and so it's all going to be sort of one, I think, screen, and we're going to see what we want when we want to see it within a matter of years, I think.
So many comedians have like the worst fucking GoDaddy websites that look like they just made it in Dreamweaver in 5 minutes, and just like the worst, ugliest clip art.
YouTube people, I've made calls to them and been turned down by them.
Why? For some of the same reasons that Daniel was talking about?
Not enough money, or I won't do it unless I'm in a scene with Ben Stiller. I mean, crazy shit. They
A lot
don't
of the
care
YouTube
about
stars,
what we have to offer. They're like, we have our own thing. We sit at home and get high and make tons of money. We don't need you.
He just plays video games, and it's like picture in picture, right? There's a picture in picture of him in the corner. And he's like, "Whoa, whoa, watch out!" Whoa!
Yeah, and he was.
And then somebody's like, "Here's $12 million."
Yeah, he's a stoner playing video games. He's yelling at his screen, and he makes millions and millions and millions of dollars. And he was early. He was that was a thing. He was there early.
It's something to keep in mind as you guys are creating content, like, you know, create things that at least have some sort of entry point to things that are popular online. And I think that's another way. So if you can combine something that pops really comedically with what Eric's doing with an audience that's already kind of built in and seeking that material out, I think it's a good way to kind of get ahead of things and shows that you're kind of savvy and thinking through what's popular and how your sensibility can kind of, you know, complement it.
In terms of comedy, I think you always have to be true to your creators and not chase after that audience also. I mean, you have to sort of do what you think is funny and hope that other people think it's funny too, and not so much go after what you think the masses are going to want to see.